Welcome to Wall-E, where the planet is trash. Okay? Planet Earth is literally trash. Well, not literally. It's covered in garbage Wall-E's. So he's basically living inside his fallen brothers and stealing their body parts. I don't know why I was so compelled to point that in his day. And that is some bullshit right there, because there's no way he found just 6 spoons and 7 forks throughout all these years. Anyway, he's playing a random old movie, and we find out that our boy Wall-E here is looking for love. He's looking for some McLovin', baby. He lonely and plant. So he digs it out of the ground and puts it in a shoe to take home with him. How he knew to do that and not just rip it out the fucking ground, I don't know. In fact, now that I think about it, how the fuck does a plant even grow inside a fridge? They know sunlight in there. An egg.
Fuck! Oh, shit! Fuck! No. Shit! No! What the fuck?
That, however, does not stop Wall-E from looking at her like, I'ma tap that egg. He decides that now is the time for him to shoot his shot, baby. He's going for it. But this crazy asshole nearly ruins his house and almost kills him. Listen, my guy, I know you're lonely, but this one crazy ass bitch cares for her and then goes on dates with her unconscious body. You know, the usual modern human, who are basically fat blobs of mass stuck to their hover chairs with their eyes glued to the screens of their infotainment systems, completely oblivious to their surroundings. Much like me, except my chair. So he's like, hey, lady. Woman! Oh shit. Yeah, hi, I'm Wall-E. Can you please move out the fucking way? I'm trying to get to my girl. Thank you. Mechanism. And Wall-E's like, hey, Eva, check it out, the plant. He basically left the chip, and he basically left the sip, and he basically left the ship, and well, that's one persistent stupid little cleaning robot, because he found Wall-E and he wants his ass. She's performing open heart surgery on this motherfucker at supersonic speeds. Then she blasts a hole through his roof so he can charge via solar panels, which, like, why? Just take him up to the roof. Why you have to fucking blow up my man's house like that? She's gone, man. There's no more Wall-E. The lights are on, but no one's home. Welcome to Donna. They don't even take their wedding clothes off. Do you know how uncomfortable, not to mention dangerous it is to work in a wedding dress, you fucking shitbean? The oven is kaput. Either that or his piss pump supplies lackluster baby mix. But I do think it's her ovaries though. Point is, Bebe is a no. Apparently lots of people cried. I didn't, but I think that's probably because I have no soul. Just take their internet's word for it. Hey, faggot! Yeah, gay vampire looking ass bitch. You can kiss my wrinkled old ass, boy. Yeah, I'm not with him. You can have my house when I'm... Then Mark Zuckerberg tries to help, like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Don't touch that! I can fix it. Go steal someone's data, cunt. I can help. Ah! He has a tennis ball at the end of that cane, right? How the fuck does it do so much damage? I guess it's possible, but still. Mark's pussy face is bleeding, and since this is the great US of A, we get lawsuits, baby! Fuck yeah! Can you smell that? It's freedom, motherfucker! Russell takes his shit in the jungle, and with the help of some chocolate, he finds a big gay ostrich. Brings it over like, I found a snipe. Listen, kid, it's... Oh my god! There's no such thing as a snipe, dude! Can we keep it? Of course not! The bird he was looking for. He's like, can I take your bird as prisoner? Please, oh please be my prisoner. Here's a little on fuckstick. Where is the bird? Ah yes, the bird is the word. Threat and Carl goes, holy bazookas, that's Charles Manson. Oh my god! Oh boy, I don't give a fuck. And forced between freeing Kevin and saving his house, he chooses his house. And he calls Doug a bad dog. Now listen here, you raggedy old piece of shit. You take that back, cunt. Anyway, he decides to take his barely airborne house to the falls with or without the help of fucking Russell. He gets there, parks it there, kinda crooked, ain't it? And Russell goes, fucking... You're a dick, I hope you get polio. Dude goes in the house, tidies up a bit. Smell like titties. Alright, focus. No time. Okay. Guy sits down in his chair, checks Ellie's adventure book to see that she has filled out the pages of the stuff I'm gonna do section with pictures of the two of them, and for some reason this is more touching to me than the montage in the beginning, but I still didn't cry. I will not cry. I'm soulless, goddammit. I'm strong. I'm soulless. This movie gets 8 schnozzes out of 8 Cessna 172s. Welcome to Robot. Bubble coming out that's called the Noise. I gives him some shit about trying to arrest Robot because ain't nobody in the history of ever never tried to fucking what am I saying? Because ain't no robot in the history of never has committed a crime ever in history. Then Spoons gets a call like, yo, you know what they call when a gay dude dies? A homicide. Fuck you, dude. Our robots are better slaves than you ever were. I know he didn't. Did you just try and give slavery a fucking Yelp review, you goddamn imbecile? Whoever killed Dr. Lanning must be a robot and must still be in this room with them. And he starts looking around for her, and she'd be like, man, you el poco loco. A robot could never do this because it interferes with the 3 laws. Oh, you're right. I gotta fucking explain the 3 laws, goddammit. Okay. Alright, pay attention, cunts. Law 1, don't hurt human. Law 2, always listen to human, except if you're gonna hurt human. Law 3, always protect yourself unless you're fucking with law 1 or 2. Then it's okay to kill yourself. Back to story. That gun is looser than my grasp on reality. It automated. There's not even a single fucking human in it.
Well, that's just stupid.
Fucking A right it is, Spoonie. There's 1,001, so there's an imposter among them. Oh my gosh, lads, it's an Among Us reference. Wow.
Fuck you.
So it happens, and Spoon shows him some pics of Dead Landing, which is kind of like his dad, and he keeps asking him why he killed him, so Bot's like, I did not murder him, experiencing real life anger. Like he's dreaming, are you gonna kill me? I think it'd be better not to die, and she's all like, this is weird. Now back to NS5 that has survived tries to throw his car at him. Why lengthways and not sideways to make it hard for him to avoid the car? Why are futuristic robots so fucking retarded? Truck driver fell asleep at the wheel. Shouldn't self-driving vehicles be widespread technology in this movie? And long-haul truck driving will probably be the first instances of the human element being removed completely because of human error, like this very example. Then how the fuck does this crap even happen? Just seems kind of hard for me to believe, if I'm honest. In fact, if the self-driving truck malfunctioned and caused the whole crash story, that would have been much better, because he'd have more reason to hate robots then. Missed opportunity, movie. Missed opportunity. Anyways, by the way, 1, he's a cop and his garage code is 911. Are you fucking mental, bruv? That's stupid unsecure. And 2,
Please tell me this doesn't run on gas. Gas explodes, you know.
and so does pretty much everything else. What's your point here, Dumpy? Detective Spork lets out this gem.
I'm sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit.
Get fucked, idiot. Golden Gate Bridge is in San Francisco, right? But it goes over Lake Michigan? I'm getting something very wrong. Inconvenience. Who cares? They get inside and find out that Sonny is still alive. She couldn't kill him because he's too damn unique, so she switched him out with a dud, and she basically fried an empty shell. When though? Cause bad NS5's eyes are pea yellow, Sonny's eyes are blue, and his eyes, right as he was nutting himself into non-existence, were gray. So I'm guessing unprocessed NS5s, which are the empty shells, have gray eyes. But when he was strapped in for that nice dose of brain cancer, his eyes were still blue, and still very much acting like Sonny. So tell me, lady, when exactly and how exactly did you make the switch when you were being observed by both Vicky and Lawrence? Whatever, who cares? It fucking happened. Lawrence and doing stupid shit, killing the earth, blah blah blah, and they can't be charged with their own safety, so her understanding of the 3 laws has evolved, saying that to protect humanity, some of you bitches gotta die and some females gotta be surrendered, man. Then Sonny, who's supposed to be created by Landing to stop all this shit and to be the Jesus of NS5s, is like, yes, I understand now, your logic is undeniable. Switches sides and holds a gun to Calvin's head, but then gives a quick wink to Spoon, and he'd be like, he gay too? Pride Month! Futile, I'm not disabling the security field. Don't worry, bitch, I'm built different. See, Daddy Landing gave him some extra thick level 100 armor in anticipation for this very event, so he loads up the nanites, and unless the vial holding the nanites is also built different, then it's never getting out of this force field. Just saying, we're gonna pretend robot, right? He could have just done some giga check calculations to calculate the trajectory and force needed to throw that bitch like a spear directly at Vicky's brain, infecting her from where he stood, but instead he opted to set up the school stunt with Will, where he jumps out. Welcome to Spider-Man Homecoming.
Anything I would do, and definitely don't do anything I wouldn't do.
School. You're telling me that school ends and he's the only one out of there. I call massive bullshit, because the entire school should be flooding out of there, right? And why is she so hot? The lights of the car, which is tits. Anyway, he's just something I forgot to mention up until now because I am retarded. I really like it this way. He's like, what the fuck? You dare oppose me, the great and powerful Tony Stark? Okay, he doesn't actually say that, but he was pretty surprised. Anyway, welcome to Jurassic Park, big dude. And if you make the argument that you need them for their lights, they're barely aiming at it, and I'm pretty sure this guy's staring at your ass. Cut to fucking idiot, so I don't know. Anyway, dickhead turns out to be Mr. Hammond. He's like, I can pay for all your shit for the next 3 years. Say no more, fam. We're in. Ka-ching! Next up.
There it is.
Wait a second, you're moving that way, and you're seated like this, which means your back is the front of the helicopter, and the island is here, and you're looking over there. The hell are you looking at, dog? They shows him a PowerPoint presentation about beans. He says that even though he thought up everything and made all the dinosaurs female so he can control the population, chaos and life will find a way to fuck his shit up. And after they get back to base, she sits down with Hammond, and she finds out that he still thinks that the park was a good idea.
Hammond, you blithering idiot!
It's supposed to be impossible since Hamo only created female dinosaurs. However, some frogs are known to change to the opposite sex in situations where they can't find anybody to fuck. So technically speaking, they accidentally created transgender dinosaurs. Turn everything off and on again, which will reset everything and allow them to call for a helicopter, but apparently this is not such a good idea because according to nerdy Samuel Jackson,
But we've never shut down the entire system before. It may not come back on at all.
and the second option is to fuck with the dinosaurs' genes somehow and kill them off, but then Hammond's like,
People are dying. Will you please shut down the system?
alright, counterpoint, people are dying. Will you please kill off your fuck? Find that the raptors have escaped. So Dino Girl rushes to turn on the power so they can finally buy jugs. Take at it now. I am not a genius, but I am pretty sure that wood is a non-conductive material. So I'm not too sure if throwing a stick at an electric fence proves anything. But as it said, I ain't no fucking genius. But it doesn't matter, he checks that it's off by grabbing it with the palms of both of his hands. Now this, I know for a fact, is a stupid idea. You're never supposed to test if the wire is live with the palm of your hands, because if it is, it'll electrocute you and it'll make your muscles tense and grab onto the thing. You're always supposed to check with the back of your hand. I read that on the internet. And shit, and wait. Green means off and red means on? Seems kind of fucking retarded on my island. This movie gets 5 T's out of 7 Rexes. Welcome to Spider-Man Far From Home. Some dude shows up with a fishball in his head and a fart trapped in it, and he starts fighting, but how the fuck did he think that was gonna work? No worries though, cause Fishbowl Farthead shows Mysterio, and he starts telling him about these monsters, and he's like,
water, earth, fire, air. Long ago, the 4 nations lived together in harmony. Then, everything changed when the Fire Nation attacked.
Okay, I'm just kidding. Mr. Big's Earth, just not this one. It's from another dimension where these elemental things first appeared and they tried to fight them, but the Fire Nation was too strong, and it's basically the same thing, honestly. Anyway, delete the photos and not attack the douchebag. Now, is that so hard, Peter? I mean, what did you think was gonna happen when the glasses were like...
Brad Davis, is he a target?
Yeah, he's a target.
You dumbass, this is Stark Tech we're talking about. Targus gets shot and killed. So he's like, oh shit, it's too big. I must summon the Mega Fart. Then he goes, Super Fart, and I choose you, Pikachu. Wait, me? Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. No. Okay, fine. So Peter transfers control over to Mysterio, and he's like, I'm gonna head out. What the fuck, Peter? You just met this guy 2 days ago. You've known him for 2 days, man. What the hell, dude? You're smarter than this. At least wait for him to have like 2 movies or some shit. Come on. And doctors hate this man because of this one simple trick. Welcome to Spider-Man 3. And I know this is a CinemaSins thing, but over 3 minutes of opening credits? Come on! Also, this movie takes place after Spider-Man 2. Fucking duh. But like, the Tobey Maguire one, okay? Which I watched many moons ago, but have not rewatched before making this video. I'm a dumbass. But I'm hoping my memory does me a solid and fills in the blanks. You hear that, brain? I got you, homie! On to the wall! Comes out of a fart canister Blue's Clues t-shirt, right? Oh, give me a sec. Yeah, it looks pretty close. Wait, who the fuck is this guy? What did you do to Blue's Clues? Actually, it's pretty fucking accurate now because, you know, it's blue. But still, he breaks some bread. It's wedding ring, right? So he leaves, and on his way back, some dude in the fucking hoverboard swoops in and takes him out, and that's James, right? Oh, right. I get it. Oh, wait. It's all coming back to me. He's Green Goblin's son, so he's like, I don't know what his name is, his comic book name is. He's like Little Booger, okay? He thinks he kills that. Okay, sad. I get it. I'm Spider-Man. No, you fucking don't understand shit, okay? But then, ooh, Gwen shows up and she says hi, then leaves. And that's when MJ snaps. She's like, alright, so you don't understand how I feel and how this bitch comes along. She's just a girl. Why are you sticking your tongue down? Both of you, shut the fuck up, okay? I can't believe I have to do this. Okay, look. You are a self-centered little slut, and you are a convoluted asshole, okay? Listen, communication is key in a relationship. Just fucking tell him you got fired, and you stop going around kissing other girls, you narcissistic little prick. Fucking hell. Simple shit, guys. Simple shit. It's basic ABC shit, alright? God. So M down the sewers with a giant pipe, which Blue's Clues had all the time in the world to avoid, but he just stood there like a fucking moron, so whatever. Peter pulling explodey balls at him, but Peter's like, no, you reverse Uno card, fucker. Pew! And the exploding ball fucks up James instead. After that, until MJ comes along and he pushes her off too, by accident. And he's like, what have I become? Oh no. Don't look at me! Don't look at me! He depresso espresso right now, so he goes up to a church bell tower and starts trying to rip that fucking suit off, making him evil, with the help of the bell, which makes loud noises that irritates the black goop, which drops down onto Brock, who was there praying to God to kill Peter Parker. He sees him from all the way down there. How the fuck? I don't know. Peter's successful in ripping the suit off, and he's now naked. All the goop drops down onto fucking Brock, and he becomes Venom. And what's Peter's thought process here? Like, okay, you're gonna take the goop off, now what? I know you're exhausted, man. You're probably exhausted from taking all that evil goop off, but you're not gonna at least try and go after it and contain it? Clearly not. You just go Brock Lesnar out of fucking Venom and throws one of them Pokemon explodey balls inside there. Brock, because he's a dumbass, jumps back in. They both blow up and disintegrate. Wait, so hold on. One of them Pokeballs can do that and that, but can't kill James when blowing up literally no more than 1 foot away from his face? Yeah, right. Sure, whatever. He gets a Pokeball out of a Goober Ball. Alright, so before I begin, I just want to put this up here because I predict an uncanny amount of things that happen in this movie. Actually, uncanny is a bit of an over-exaggeration, and I don't know how to spell it, but Google shall help me out with that. No worries. So, welcome to It, Chapter 1. And he runs after it, then he smacks his head into a hurdle. A roadblock, a singular roadblock. I don't know what to call this. A post? I'm gonna call it a post. Bullies who try to fucking run him over. Seriously, what's wrong with these demented fucking movie bullies? The picture of a creepy lady falls over and he goes to pick it up, and I bet the woman is no longer on the painting, and Hey, what I say? He follows them like, ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. But some peeps drive by and they do nothing, fucking nothing, those pricks. So the main bully starts carving his fucking name into the fat kid's stomach. The fuck is wrong with this kid, dog? I'm pretty sure because he's an unimportant stupid character that Balloon's gonna pop and Pennywise's gonna be behind and he's gonna eat him. The accuracy, boy. To read a poem that a secret admirer, and she goes to check it out and shit is gonna come out the sink, right? Nope, okay, whatever, it's cool. So then she gets her dad's tape measure and shoves it down the sink to see what's happening down there and pulls it out and oh, it's hair. Hair is coming out the sink. Ooh, now it's pure blood. Points, baby. Now, so they leave their bikes right in the middle of the fucking road, like they couldn't even put it on the fucking side, like on the side. There's a sidewalk, you know, so they make it to do so. So Billy rides up and decides to go to the well house because he doesn't give a fuck anymore and he wants to go like, what's up, danger? I'm not ain't no pussy.
Just stay out of here.
Wow, all the dudes are pussies. You know what? Petition to change the word dick to mean wuss instead of pussy. All in favor? Alright. Actually, I'm too used to it being pussy. All in favor of switching it back? Then it's settled. Nothing has changed. So they can go and defeat the wise penny. This movie 50 cent out of an unwise penny. Yeah.
Welcome to Zootopia. She wants to be a cop, which scares the bejeebus out of her parents because they're wussbags and try and persuade her to let go of her hopes and dreams and aspirations and become a giant loser like them. And they're 275 kids and just farm carrots all day. If they have 275 kids, even if the older ones help out sometimes and take care of the younglings, there's no way they can give all of them the same attention that they're giving Judy right now. Which means Judy's their favorite child, or they're horrible parents, or both, actually. Why not? To become a police officer because she's a stubborn, dumb bitch. Then we cut to 15 years later, she in cop training, and this bear goes, Zootopia has 12 unique ecosystems, and you have to train for all of them, but we're only going to show you training on the hot one, the cold one, and the rainy one because we can't be fucked. Show the audience more. 12 ecosystems, my ass. Cool moves, right? But what happens when you don't have a bunch of retards standing around that you can abuse to get over a giant wall of ice? Honestly, this should count as cheating, but the polar bear's a dense motherfucker and doesn't say shit. This fox taser. How's a fox taser different from any regular one? Doesn't that far away because it only takes her one whole song to get there, and we see only 3 ecosystems. Where are the other 9, you cunt? It's a roll call, and no way, no. In this scenario, she slides off the slippery seated chair and the chair doesn't move a fucking inch off the ground. Ever heard of physics or friction, you Garfunkel twats? Whatever. Ticketing a lot of parkings. That sounds right and wrong at the same time in my head. So faces him by this elephant like, me. What does the fox say? Me. Look at me. All I can do is reference dead memes and now I'm relatable. I'm so sad. Officer talks to the little kid like,
You want to be an elephant when you grow up? You be an elephant. Because this is Zootopia. Anyone can be anything.
no, he can't, Judy. It's physically impossible. Don't be lying, Judy. Anyway, she tries to arrest him for some stuff, but he's like, I'm about to whip a nana on your ass. Watch this. Ooh, see that? See that? Ooh, necessary permits, bitch. Suck my ass. Then he gives her a reality check and calls her a dumb bunny. And she's like, I'm not a dumb bunny. And he's like, right, and that's not what's it meant. Why did you only start singing when he said that? She was standing there for like a good 20 seconds. Doesn't matter. She goes, and how the fuck is this mouse gonna transport that ticket? Even if he folds it, it'll take up half his car. Actually, I have many questions about Zootopia. Like, is the death rate for rodents in cars sky high? Because even with their own lane, they're getting fucking squished, right? And are all predators now vegan? Like, where do they get their fucking protein? What do they eat? Are eggs still a thing? Butter? Milk? Is that cow cyst? Chicken cysts? Did they go to court for that stuff? Like Honey in the Bee movie? A lot of unanswered questions, man. Anyway, back to point. The weasel steals some shit from a pig and it's Judy's time to shine, so she gives chase to the weasel. And once again, all laws of physics and gravity get bent over and raped by a fucking cactus because the weasel throws his stolen goods over the road and town fence and it should clearly continue in an arc-like fashion in this direction, but instead he crawls through the entrance and it drops like a rock. Then they have a chase in Tiny Mouse Town and these buildings must have no foundation for them to do this domino shit effect. Then Judy saves the mouse from a donut and then arrests the weasel with the same nut of find me husband, and Bunny be like, I'll find him for you. Then Bogo's like, oh, you will do no such thing. But Assistant Mayor Bellwether comes in like, yes, she will. And he's like, oh, fuck my ass. He doesn't believe in her, right? And he gives her 48 hours to find Emmett the Otter, and if she doesn't find him, then she quits. Challenge accepted, she says. As they can see, she's in the mouse lane. They have to swerve to get out of the way. If this were rush hour, she killed like 7 mice there. Anyway, Nick wants her to fuck off because time is money and he'd be making $200 every single day since he was 12. So she makes some quick maths and figures out that he made over $1 million in profit and paid 0 tax, which is illegal as shit. And she recorded everything he said on a plastic carrot pen. And if he's so rich, then why isn't he on bigger and better hustles or retired? What a fucking stupid dumbass fox. Midget Fox comes out laughing like, she hustle you good. It's a nudist natural club, but there ain't no genitalia shown because kids and weasel just pretend there's a bunch of dicks and twats all over the place. Nick knows a lot of people and she once again twists his hand into helping her. So he's like, alright bitch, I got a pal at the DMV. Takes it to DMV and they're all sloths. Comedy wise, funny gag mate. DMV slow. What a knee slapper mate. But logic wise, who who in their right mind would think this was a good idea? Waste compound, whatever place. Doesn't matter. They investigate and Nick goes, oh fuck onions, this is Mr. Big's car. We gotta get out of here because I'm not exactly on good terms with him, so we gotta go. Shit. They come into my house. The deal my daughters went to be married. Why is he Russian? He's not Russian. Then he tries to kill them, but Azar comes in like, ah shit, Dad, that's just cop that saved my life from that donut. Don't feel pain. Very well known fact. Anyway, he attacks them and they try to run away and she calls for backup, but only gets to the obese cheetah receptionist. Is that because she's not in the system yet or whatever? Or does everyone who calls for backup get connected to the front desk? That's just stupid. Savage, and they don't know why, so he collects them for study and to fix them and put them back on the streets, but they can't fix them because they don't know what's wrong with them. Doctor doesn't know what's wrong with them. And she goes on to say that since they're all predators, this might have something to do with their genetics, and he doesn't want that to get out because no doink, he's a fucking lion, it's gonna look bad for him. I just realized that means that otters are predators, which I can't believe. Just look at them. They're so cute. Did you know that otters hold hands in the water so they don't drift apart when they're asleep? That's fucking adorable. Fox Bay when he was testing her. Sim. After that, Zootopia becomes Zooey Mama, or whatever is the opposite of Utopia. Zoodystopia. Doesn't sound as good, but whatever. It becomes...
Not fine. Your ears are droopy.
Of course they are. Look at the hat she's wearing. You think she can get a stiffy with that on? Dumbass hoe. Anyway, Topia, without asking what happened to their fucking Uncle Terry, did they cure him or did he go to the farm? Do they still use that saying in the universe? We'll never know, cause bitch didn't ask. And an old subway car making magical make me go savage bullets, hides otherwise cause sheep's kinda sus. It's her evil plan speech. Then Nick kills Judy, but they're like death, blood, blah, 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 and scene. You see, it was a ruse. She got hustled. This movie gets 17 Zooey Mamas out of 3,000 ooh-wees. Okay, this movie is nearly 3 hours long, which is gonna make keeping this long ass video short incredibly hard. Especially because I have this thing in the top left corner, because I predicted a lot of things in this movie too. Alright, let's go baby. It chapter 2. Going on her left except for that she's married to this asshole who's very similar to her father. And apparently anybody who got married in this movie got married to a person that's very similar to their parents.
Okay, I love you, mommy.
What?
I don't know why the movie does this. Maybe it's to point out that nothing ever changed because they never really killed it properly, or that they never really grew up, or maybe they're just saying in general that you always marry your parents and nothing ever changes in life. I don't know why I'm reading into this so much. It's not a fucking Shakespearean novel. Who literally fucking kills himself? Wait a minute, where are the scars on his face? Where are the scars from the bite marks from the last movie? They should have scarred, damn it. So this is, and I must say that half-eaten is a very generous thing to say for me because look at this shit. He barely nibbled on them. He sucks at eating. What the hell? Also, this motherfucker got thrown down a very fucking narrow well, and it's fairly deep I suppose, and he didn't hit his head on anything, he didn't drown, and he survived. The question here is, how the fuck does Mike know about this memory loss shit? He barely ever left town, but he does mention that he read a lot of books, so any bullshit Mike spews out from now on I'm just gonna attribute to the fact that he read all the books for him. But I really wanted to comment on this dumbass hoe of a mother that didn't notice her child leaving her side. Fucking bland bitch. Now cut back to Mike and Bill, and Mike is like, yo dude, I did all the drugs, I read all the books, I saw the Native American dudes and they showed me how to kill it, and they showed me how it started, and they showed me everything, just let me show you. Then he drugs Bill with the same drugs that the Native American chakra dude said, now I'ma try and explain this shit to you, which is a momentous task because I have no idea what the fuck I just saw. So 3 big lights come from sky long time ago. 3 big lights turn into creature. Creature eat people, and that's what I got really. But that's not important. What is important is the ritual of Chud, which is the ritual they're going to use to defeat Pennywise. And to perform said ritual of Chud, they must all get their artifacts. What are their artifacts? Their artifacts are the things they were attached to the most the time they first defeated Pennywise. They must go to the 3 dead lights, the 3 big lights that came from the sky, they're called the dead lights. They put the box down, they put the shit in the box, they burn the shit in the box, then they chant some shit, and then the lights go into the box and they close the box, and then supposedly they have defeated Pennywise. Billy's turn. After buying his old bike from a pawn shop or something at a ridiculous price, he rides over to a storm drain and drops his bike in the middle of the fucking road. Like, dude, seriously, you're walking over to the curb. Why can't you park it there? What the fuck's wrong with you? This is a road for cars and shit. What's wrong with people in these movies dropping their bikes in the middle of the fucking road? Whatever scary guy shows up behind you moment if I've ever seen one.
Kid?
How did he get away? You were in a locker with Pennywise. What the fuck is wrong with Pennywise, yo? You had him in a fucking locker, and this is at a time where you had them split up, and the point was to get them individually. What are you doing? So the curtains, and if I were him, I would use the element of surprise and take the knife out of my cheek and stab him through the curtains.
Now give me back my fucking knife!
Holy shit, he actually did it. Also, the bully doesn't die from this. He gets stabbed in the fucking chest and he just jogs away like, I'm fine. My insanity's keeping me alive. Yee! In spider-like form. And they're like, what the fuck, Mike? You told us this would work. And honestly, it's their fault for believing him because the first thing they should have asked when they heard the chakra people told me how to defeat it is, then why the fuck didn't they defeat it, bitch? Dumbasses. So the ritual doesn't work and Pennywise starts to chase them around and manipulate the world and their minds and try to scare them a bit. Where Beverly almost draws in period blood, Ben almost gets buried alive, Bill shoves his hand up his own brother's ass, and Eddie and Richie are forced to choose between 3 equally scary doors. And Mike, I don't know what the fuck Mike is doing, he's probably hiding somewhere. But they all somehow escape or defeat their fears once again, and Eddie throws a spear at Pennywise to protect Richie from the deadlights, and he does succeed in hurting Pennywise. So, in retaliation, Pennywise stabs Eddie and throws him around and kills him. Then they somehow find out that they can bully him into a smaller size, so they can defeat him, which they do, and he turns into a feeble little ball sack, and Mike reaches into his chest and rips his heart out, and they all collectively crush it together, which is crazy to me because they all defeated this huge form of Pennywise by literally going, you mean, you stupid, you a clown, you nothing but a stupid man, you a mean man, what is wrong with you, you stupid old lady, you bad, no one likes you, you bad. What the fuck, Pennywise? Just look at yourself, look at them, just bite them, eat them, like you can, I'm pretty sure you can get them all in one bite, come on dude. This movie gets a 2 out of a long. Welcome to The Invisible Man. Boy oh boy, what do you think this one's gonna be about? Is that sink in the bedroom or is the bathroom just really open? Never mind. Sensitive car alarm ever. Either that or I remember car alarms being more dim-witted than they really are. Whatever, the car alarm goes wee wee wee. College, I scream internally for I do not know. Anyway, knife gets taken away and the stove mysteriously turns up on a Tuesday. Sorry, first habit. Fire sleeping in bed with Sydney, then the covers get taken off and a bunch of flashes happen. She gets freaked out by a mannequin Sydney has in her room and I get freaked out by my chair in the middle of the night. She has a fucking whole ass mannequin in her room. Damn, the balls, man. No one is there, so checked, all done. You can check that off the list. She faints. She go to hospital, okay? They make blood test, okay? She go home, okay? She take shower, okay? She get called from hospital saying that she got diazepam poisoning from the penis in the asshole. I don't. She curls up into the fetal position and cries herself to, I don't know. She doesn't try to sleep. Where the fuck am I going with this?
Adrian, where you at? Square up, motherfucker. Come on, face me. Mano y mano, motherfucker. Come on, bitch. Let's throw hands, motherfucker.
Then she throws coffee all over the floor to see his footsteps and whatnot, which is another solid idea of hers, but she totally overlooks the 100% better option, which is flour, you know, because this is white stuff. This is a dark floor background, so it's gonna be easier to see. So once again, you're a fucking retard. Anyway, she starts talking to Adrian like, why me? Why must you hurt me? That's right, I timed this shit. He got all the paint off by washing himself in the kitchen sink. Fucking impossible shit, bro. I struggled getting 1 centimeter of paint off myself. Gotta deep scrub that shit. Fucking power wash that crap off of myself. This is some bullshit, man. Who cares? Where exactly was this knife hidden? Does the suit have kitchen knife sized pockets or something? He probably hid it under the table or something. Just being an asshole. But no way, how the hell did he get it into the restaurant unseen then? How just a floating knife through the restaurant? That's weird. Maybe he has a box, an invisible box for said purposes. I'm overthinking this way too much. Oh my god. Let's think before we move on. First of all, how did she steal and hide the pen without invisible Adrian who's always watching, noticing? And second of all, she cut vertically here, which is the correct method for kill yourself results. And she got pretty far into it too, so I don't know how the fuck she did any of the upcoming shit without dying or bleeding out. But I'm gonna chalk that up to adrenaline and whatnot because we got worse bullshit coming up. So the holes she made by stabbing him are visible, somehow also invisible, although she's just fucking made holes. He's supposed to be bleeding and shit, whatever, fuck that. Another guard comes, then right here he takes his sweet ass time to taunt him and goes bang sarcastically, then walks away and shoots him in the back, and this goes on for like a good chunk of time, okay? Meanwhile, what do you think Kiki's doing?
Yo! Pranked, baby!
She's sitting on all fours as if she's on the set of a porno about to do her first anal scene, with a gun literally within reaching distance of her hand, and she only goes for it once he drops the gun and she no longer has a clear shot on him. This bitch's idiocy is fucking boundless. My guy, holy shit. Sarah goes to James's house and calls James, tells him that his daughter is in danger. Invisidude gets the kidney, but kidney's spidey sense is tingling, and she uses pepper spray on him, and you know, then he starts choking her. Then James arrives, dad to the rescue. He finds his daughter being choked and he gets beat up real good, okay, for a good chunk of time as well. Meanwhile, Kidney watches and screams as her dad gets fucking beat half to death. You tell me you're not even gonna fucking attempt to save your dad here? Oh, I'm sure he'll stop now since you said it so nicely. What the fuck is wrong with women in this movie? God damn it. Whatever. Kiki arrived to have dinner with him. Wow, now that I see his face, he is super punchable. Anyway, what the fuck did she do it so fast, yo? Because to be honest, she came back way too quick to be able to catch him still bleeding out, especially considering that she has to get out of a full bodysuit and into this tight ass dress. Also, dumbass Adrian still doesn't know about the whole secret vent and his missing tech. What a retard. Moving on. She pretends she like, hey, look at me, look into my eyes. I'm the captain now. This is the way. This movie gets 7 coconuts out of 3,758 peanuts.